Hi, I am Dizzy Rose, or Lena, or Rose, or however you might know me. And I pre-recorded this exactly 23 days away from my birthday. This video will come online on my birthday though, so please be patient about the way I talk. I don't know. I wanted to make this video because I just realized how old this channel actually already is, and it scares me. But I want to talk about it anyway. Also, ignore any fidgeting in this video. This corner is actually falling apart and holding together at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. And I never really properly introduced myself, so I will just do it. My name is Lena. My age is still private, even though it's my birthday. Not yet, but let's act like today's my birthday, just because of the time the video goes online. And I live in Germany, in Europe. I've actually been working on video making for quite a lot of time, and I also wanted to explain why I started YouTube. For that, we have to go back a few years. When I mean a few years, I mean really long time. I think I was 8 years old when I discovered YouTube for the first time. I didn't thought much of it. Like, I loved watching different YouTubers, and after a while I got really inspired. When I played pretend that I'm a YouTuber for some reason. I loved reenacting the challenges I saw on YouTube, or doing like whatever creative stuff I can imagine of. At the age of 9, I discovered through a really dear friend that moved away shortly after I met her, sadly. I discovered for the first time Gacha. I played it on the phone of my dad's phone. My parents were really concerned about it a bit, but after a while, my mother finally let me play it. I loved making fake scenarios and everything, but I didn't know how to make videos, so I didn't. At the age of 10, I finally got my first own phone. I still own it to this day. And I discovered I can screen record. So I would just used to make a bunch of pictures and then screen record them while sliding through them. I made lots of videos for my friends and would share them with them. It was always fun making these type of videos, but then I tried out KineMaster. And tried to make videos for myself. In 2022, I asked my mother if I could do YouTube. But she said no and that I'm too young. So instead I got on Wattpad. There I actually found a little audience and friends and learned pretty quickly how the internet works. And in 2023, I finally made it. It was the most perfect day you can imagine. The sun was there, everything went fine, my parents had a good time themselves. So I managed to ask them during dinner if I could finally start YouTube. I told them that I already am experienced through doing Wattpad. And my mother finally agreed. She said though that I can only make gacha content, which I followed for the first few months. And my channel was born, Dizzy Rose. But I never discussed how the name happened. The name behind it is quite a long history. It started back when I discovered YouTube. I really loved the nickname Ella because, like back then till this day, I despise my actual name. So I tried to call on that. But someday I discovered suddenly the name Rose for myself. It didn't make much sense where it came from, but I just had it. So I wanted to call myself Gamer Rose. It's only foundable on my really old art from my phone that I used to call myself that. But then I started playing Cookie Run Kingdom for the very first time, and Rose was too short. So I wanted to call myself Raspberry Rose, but I didn't know how to write raspberry, so I wrote Raspberry with a Z. And to make it shorter, I always called myself Rose, Rose. But the name was too short for Wattpad, so I called myself I Rose, for I am Rose. And that was financially the name I took over for YouTube. But everyone misspelled my name just to make fun of me from my social circle. So I changed it to Lene Rose because I thought, Lene would be a nickname for me. And that's when I finally took off. I got my first views, I got the first time actually attention online, and I was really surprised. My mother said I wouldn't make it that far, probably, and I agreed. But seeing that I got far surprised me more than anything. Then I decided to rename myself Dizzy because I thought my name was a bit weird. And I like the word dizzy. In general, I like words that include an Y or an Z or an X or something. It just triggers something in me, I don't know. But I quickly found out it's hard to find, and because there are many songs named after the word dizzy. And I wanted to still have the Rose in there because it feels more like me. I randomly called myself Dizzy Rose one day accidentally and decided, okay, that's my YouTube name now. So I changed it. There are a few other Dizzy Rose. There's even other gacha tuber named Dizzy Rose, but I found out first after I renamed myself and I didn't want to do it again. Just for context. I didn't steal her name or anything. I didn't know she existed until I did it. Until I tried to search myself. And that's how my channel was named and born. And I wanted to thank everyone who joined me on this journey. Like my real friends, but also certain person like Dragon Queen and Emmy and quite a lot of people who are still here. Because I had a lot of supporting friends online, but they all just randomly decided to leave me. And it was hard for me. I struggled a lot with my mental health and with my motivation. You see that my upload schedule is sometimes pretty broken, and it's because I just lack the motivation and energy to do anything big. I'm still a real small content creator, and seeing people still supporting me through all of this is just means a lot to me. I know I say that a lot, but it's because I'm a bit attachful. I attach easily to people, and I have also a really sensitive heart, per se. I feel emotions way stronger than the average person, and seeing people supporting me actually make me feel way more joyful. Well, all those people say, yeah, it's normal for a YouTuber, but for me it isn't. It's hard to find people who support me that strong, and I just want to thank that. Sometimes I would sit at the dining table, eat something, my mother would randomly shout from the kitchen, "Did you make any money yet with YouTube actually, or do you do anything? When will you do so? Do you reach something?" And I read out loud the numbers I needed for that, and she was like, "Oh, those are big numbers, this is a lot." And then I was looking at it again and was like, "Oh, wait, those numbers are the ones I've had so far." I know it doesn't sound like much, but I lose and win a lot of subscribers. And seeing that I have that many subscribers without even asking is really a lot. I see most YouTubers just being like, please subscribe, please like, please support, but I would never do that. Just because I think it's stereotypical and tiring. I want people to decide for themselves if they like me or not. I want people to decide for themselves if they want to support me. Because you can't, force support. Because then it wouldn't be support, it was just forced action. And what I also wanted to say is that I'm glad I can be here and sharing it with all of you. Seeing people actually liking me is a lot. I know it's just the internet and I don't know, but for me it means a lot more. I know my videos aren't the best, but I try myself to prove that I can do a lot without the pro techniques. The corner I'm recording this right here in is going to be like in studio, by the way. I have a second channel called Candy Trash, where I will post more storyline themed things about my past and the people I met in my past, or other topics. And I'm not sure what to post there actually. I'm not posting anything there yet, so it's nothing big, but I'm really thankful. But I want to answer big questions now that no one asked before, but I want to make them clear now. Will I ever make a face reveal? This is one question that I will probably get one day eventually, I don't know. I think maybe in a few years. You see that most people who do face reveal afterwards are just easily to getting identity stolen or problematic. It actually took me a long time and a lot of courage to even reveal my voice. And seeing people being positive about it means a lot to me. More about myself, by the way, I forgot to mention. I also play a lot of games and I'm a bit weird. No, I just saw. I can bring any sort of content. I can bring story time, I can bring animation, I can bring art, I don't know, video games. I already did that, but what I just want to say is thank you to everyone who supports me. And seeing that this channel is over 2 years old. Almost. No, wait, this is wrong. Seeing this channel being over a year old is a lot. Thank you.